Xbox Game Pass cloud gaming is a really good deal in my opinion and can now be played on your mobile device. But you're gonna need a really good mobile controller. The Gamesir X2 Type-C mobile gaming controller just might be what you need to play Xbox games on your mobile device. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Reviews by This Guy. And before we get into the Gamesir X2 Type-C mobile gaming controller, that's a mouthful, I'd like to say don't forget to let me spend my money so you don't waste yours by hitting that subscribe button. If you want to keep informed of new videos such as this one, don't forget to click the bell, and if you found value in this video, just sucker punch that like button. Alright, the Gamesir X2 mobile gaming controller. The overall design reminds me of the Nintendo Switch form factor and the control layout on that handheld. The Gamesir X2 has a white housing with black buttons. The analog sticks on the Gamesir X2 have an orange base on the left stick and a baby blue on the right stick. The housing is made of somewhat of a sturdy plastic, but does feel pretty hollow and lightweight. On the back of the controller are two black rubber pads on the right and left for grip. You will also see the new Gamesir logo etched into the back on the controller, and there is a cool hex pattern rubber padding on the inner part of the controller where your cell phone sits. The logo is also etched in the center, which I think gives it a premium look. On the inner part of the controller is where the Type-C USB sits. The Gamesir X2 controller, as I said, has the Nintendo Switch layout. Right analog stick is at the bottom part of the right side. The left analog stick sits at the top part of the left side of the controller. There are four separate D-pad buttons located on the bottom left, a capture button near the D-pad, and a Gamesir button which brought up the store menu in Gears 5. I'm not entirely sure what it might do in other games. On the right side of the controller is four action buttons, which has the Nintendo layout: B on the bottom, A on the right, X on the top, and Y on the left. However, when gaming in Xbox Game Pass, the A button acts as A, and the rest of the buttons act as their corresponding button in game as well. There is a start button at the top of the right side, a home button which brings up the Xbox menu on the left side when clicked. There is two indicator lights on the right side of the controller. One on the top is the connection indicator, which lights up blue when the phone is properly connected, and the bottom is the charge indicator, which lights up white during charging. On the top of the controller are the left and right trigger and bumper buttons, which are really clicky. All the buttons feel really responsive and pretty similar to how the buttons on the Nintendo Switch feel. Gamesir X2 fits mobile devices 6.5 inches and less. The controller requires Android 9 and above. It's really simple to set up. There is a pivoting USB Type-C connector inside. Slide your phone over the C port, extend the right side of the controller, and push your phone into place. One thing I noticed, at least with my phone, is it doesn't sit flush. It's at an angle, and even if you push the phone down, it doesn't stay in place. Now to the reason we are all probably watching this video: the gameplay and how it functions as an Xbox Game Pass cloud gaming controller. I renewed my Xbox Game Pass Ultimate account just for this video. I must say it's a great deal, and the Gamesir X2 works perfectly with it. Now, Xbox Game Pass working perfectly on my internet connection? It's another story. But if you're interested in seeing another video on that, let me know in the comments down below. Hit that subscribe button and sucker punch that like button. The Gamesir X2 is really responsive, and there is no latency that I noticed. The controller being wired in sort of contributes to this, and there is going to be no latency like you might experience with some Bluetooth controllers. Overall, the controller is pretty comfortable to play with even after a half an hour of playing, and the analog sticks don't seem to slip during use. If you have bigger fingers, the buttons might be a little difficult to press, but I think there's enough space between buttons and they are raised enough to prevent accidental press of other buttons. Well, if you made it this far, I finally provided enough value to keep your attention, and thank you for staying with us. If you're looking for a mobile controller for Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, then the Gamesir X2 is a really good option. The overall design is comfortable, the button quality and layout is pretty similar to the Nintendo Switch, which in my opinion is a very good thing. The controller is pretty light, but overall the plastic feels pretty sturdy, but I guess only time will tell how it will hold up. So don't forget to follow me on Twitter at We Deem channel for updates. And even though I don't like the way my cell phone sits, it's not that big of a deal. If you have any questions or feel I left anything out, please leave those in the comments down below. I'm going to be doing a comparison video with the Razer Kishi, which is designed specifically for Xbox Game Pass. But if you know of any other really good mobile controllers, let the We Deem community know down below. All products discussed in this video is linked below in the description. If you found the topics in this video to be of value, don't forget to sucker punch that like button and consider sharing amongst friends and the rest of your social media. If on the other hand, the video was poorly executed, missing valuable information, or you just can't stand my voice, you can always go ahead and hit the thumbs down. It's there for a reason, I guess. As always, don't forget to let me spend my money so you don't waste yours by hitting that subscribe button.